Hey, stupid. How's life? Are you getting paid enough?
Hi, what's wrong? What? Did you receive your salary or something?
Yep, got my first paycheck. And was wondering how much you got.
I see. It was your first month at work, right? Did you get paid enough?
Of course, I have a bachelor's degree. Unlike somebody.
Yeah, sure. What do you want? Don't tell me you're here just to brag.
I mean, why not? Are you mad because I have a degree and I'm making more money than you? Like I care.
Well, I guess you have a lot of free time. At least enough time to brag.
I don't have free time unlike you.
Okay, it's getting annoying. Plus, it doesn't matter whether you have a degree or not.
You're just jealous because you only graduated from high school.
Ugh, enough. I guess there's a lot you're misunderstanding in life. You should think about your life more wisely. You finally got the chance to work. Don't waste it.
I was just letting you know how much a university graduate can make. So, how much do you make?
Why should I tell you? That's private.
You don't want to tell because you're poor.
All that judging and stuff is annoying. Seriously.
Your workplace must be lame as hell.
Sure.
Just so you know, I used personal connections to get this job.
Hold on, what?
They needed me. Maybe because I have a degree.
So, I don't think that's also something to brag about.
Stop envying me.
No, I'm not. What's wrong with you?
Don't worry, I feel you. I know you don't get paid enough.
Whatever. Are you done?
I guess you learned. You're no better than me. I was always the gifted one.
I don't care about any of that. Are you even working? I hear you're not doing much work.
Who even told you that? Is it mom again? It's none of your business. I have a degree and a decent job.
Yeah, good for you. Just don't annoy others, alright?
What? Your existence is annoying.
Okay, whatever. Congrats on getting a job. Hi, Mom. I need to talk about Carol.
Howdy. Everything alright? What? Is she doing something bad? She was enjoying her first real paycheck.
Mom, you didn't explain her how she was able to get the job? She came to me bragging about connections or whatever.
Oh no, I didn't explain much about it. I thought she wouldn't like it. So I decided not to give the details.
I see. I understand. Well, you have to at some point. Her reputation at work is a disaster.
You think she'll listen to me? I don't want to be involved much.
I know, but it's kinda awkward explaining it from me, right?
Yeah, I guess. I do hear about her reputation, though.
And she's still making fun of my career. How I never went to college.
I can't tell. Well, I'll try my best to tell her. Okay?
Yes, please. Or else I'll be in trouble.
Hey, you.
I'm working. What do you want?
I see. No rest for the wicked. And you still don't get paid enough.
I'm busy, okay? Get back to work. It's very annoying.
Too bad. You have more experience at work, but get paid less.
If you don't stop it, you'll get what you deserve.
Oh yeah, try me.
Oh, I've had enough. What's so special about you? You're really gonna regret it.
Oh, you lost your temper. Maybe because you don't have a college degree? Do you want financial support?
Don't you know that I'm the CEO of the company you work at?
What?
I gave you a chance, and you ruined it. You are working for your sister, who you are looking down on. You were so busy bragging about your personal connections when it was me who helped you get a job.
I don't understand. You, the CEO.
Yes. Are you that stupid?
That can't be.
This tells me you've never done research about your workplace. I thought you knew by now.
That's impossible. So, I got a job because of you?
Yes. Is there a problem with that? So, I'm your boss.
There's a lot of problems. Why didn't you tell me? Mom didn't tell me anything.
Of course she didn't. You've been looking down on me. And she knew you wouldn't want to work for me. I mean, you can't be dependent to your family anymore.
Excuse me? Me dependent?
Yes?
Hello? I have a college degree. Not happening.
Stop lying. Everyone knows you failed job hunting. I hope you learned your lesson.
What? How do you know about that?
Too bad. Literally everyone knows. And so people were asking me for help. Understood?
Oh. What? You finally admit it? Are you seriously the CEO? The webpage isn't lying?
And now you finally checked. I told you.
Well, you know I was joking, right?
What?
I said I was just joking. But you misunderstood me. Well, let's not worry about the past anymore, right?
Too late.
Why?
It's no use trying to change sides, you know?
What do you mean? You're scaring me.
As I said, your reputation at work is a disaster.
Why? Wait. I don't get it.
Didn't I tell you a million times? To get to work. And you just wouldn't.
I was trying.
Trying? Excuse me? I thought you had a college degree. Being too busy on your phone, postponing work. You never even had a thing.
It's not my fault. I didn't know what to do.
Who cares? We have high standards here. If you can't keep up, leave. You still don't remember why I didn't go to college?
You failed the test, right?
Wrong. I was already busy starting my own business. I spent time making connections, learning about business, and finally founded my own company. Do you know how much effort I put into this?
Well, you never told me that. I didn't know that.
Nope. You were there when I explained. Even Mom told you about it too. But did you listen?
But we're family, so let's just be nice to each other.
Huh?
You're my sister! You can make me vice president.
You still don't get my point. You're fired.
What? Me? Fired? You're talking about promotion, right?
You think I'm joking? I envy your positivity. But that ends today.
What do you mean?
You should feel sorry for Mom. She gave you all the support to help you out. At home and at work. But she won't be supporting you anymore.
What? I still live with her. That can't happen.
Well, not anymore. Just go find a job and a place to stay.
I don't have the money for a house. And I'm tired of job hunting.
Do I care? There's no choice. You're fired.
It's your company, right? Can't you do something about it?
Nope. We decided your dismissal at today's meeting.
What meeting?
That's why I've been busy recently. I've been running around, apologizing about my useless sister, because it was my responsibility.
Useless?
Yes! You're too busy being proud about your degree. No one cares.
Come on, you're my sister. You don't have to go hard on me, you know? Please, don't leave me.
You get what you get.
You can't do this to me.
Yes, I can. You're useless, rude, and don't have any common sense. We don't need people like you at our company. Come on, start being independent. You have a college degree, right? After all, Carol got fired. And her parents finally kicked her out of the house. So she doesn't have a place to stay or work. With no choice, she started job hunting again. But who would want to hire her? She ended up working part-time with a lot of high school students around her and currently lives in the cheapest apartment you can find in the neighborhood. Rumor has it that she is having a hard time working with students and living in a cheap apartment. Carol's sister was the opposite. After firing her sister at work and kicking her out of her parents' house, she was living a peaceful life. And unlike Carol's situation, her company is on the road to success.
Kate, I'm gonna be late today. I don't need dinner.
Oh, are you out drinking again?
Yeah? What?
Haven't you been drinking too much lately? You seem to have a hangover every day. You should let your body rest.
I don't really have a choice. I get requests from my minions to go out and eat like every day. They all love me too much.
But you always end up drinking too. Your medical checkup results were not that great. You should really hold off on drinking for a while. And you're spending too much too. I understand you care about your subordinates, but you need to think about your budget too.
That's on you. You need to save up.
I already am. Julia's gonna need money when she gets into high school.
She goes to public school. Why would she need money?
For starters, her school has a uniform. We need to pay for her tutoring right now too. You need to save.
What? She's already gotten in. What does she need tutoring for?
It's so she won't have trouble keeping up in her AP classes.
Maybe you should stop spending so much on her.
What are you saying? Money spent on Julia is not going to waste. It's for her future.
You saying money I spend is a waste?
I'm not saying it's a waste. It's just too much. It's not essential.
I'm working my butt off every day to feed you guys. And you're telling me not to spend money I earned?
I appreciate you working for us, but I also work around the house. Shouldn't we be more cooperative?
I earn more than you.
That's true, but...
How about you do something about your own spending before lashing out at me?
Huh? I'm not wasting money.
You are. Using the furnace like crazy. The utility cost always goes through the roof in the winter. You realize that?
Wait. How is that a waste? It's sub-zero outside. And I can't even use the furnace?
Just put on a coat.
That's not enough. How am I gonna do chores in a freezing room?
People back in the day didn't have the comfort of heating. You need to be thankful for living in a house without a draft coming in. Just deal with it.
That's just outrageous. Julia needs to study every day too. What if she catches a cold?
Make Julia wear a coat too. That's enough to keep a cold away.
Are you serious?
Fine. Let her use heating in her room. All else is prohibited.
Julia spends time in the living room too.
Then make her stay in her room. Why do you think a housewife is in any position to talk back to me? It's all on you.
Miles, what time are you coming home today?
I'm not telling you.
Huh? Why? I need to prepare dinner.
Because you're trying to fool me.
What? Fool you? About what?
You're using the furnace while I'm gone, and turning it off before I get home so I don't notice.
No, I'm not.
Don't lie. The room's been oddly warm when I come home.
Are you really gonna chastise me for that?
I told you it's prohibited. What's so hard about wearing a damn coat?
You really expect me to do that? It's snowing outside.
And?
I'm gonna get sick at this rate. Then I'll need to go to the hospital and pay for medicine. Isn't that more costly than heating?
That's why I'm telling you to put a coat on.
That's not realistic. Can't you think more rationally?
How about ski wear? That'll keep you warm. And it's easy to move in.
Will you stop? There's no way I'm doing that. Julia and I are only using the bare minimum. You need to let it go.
I already permitted Julia's room.
That's not enough. We can't eat dinner in the freezing room. Don't put Julia through this.
Why don't you eat in Julia's room?
You use the furnace all you want after coming home. And the cost is still less than your drinking.
I work. Period. A housewife is in no position to live in extravagance. I'm gonna start using surveillance camera.
What?
I'll monitor you to make sure you aren't using the furnace. That'll shut you up.
Where's that money gonna come from? Why don't you just let me use the furnace instead? You're just being mean.
Shut up. This is decided. I'll take away more privileges if you try to delude me again. Get down on your knees if you want to use the furnace so much. Apologize for complaining about my drinking.
What is that gonna do?
Just to make me feel better. You're the one that tried to force me into saving money. If you don't want Julia to get caught up in this, you need to settle it. Julia, your mother's not answering my calls. Is she with you? What are you doing?
Did you just get home, Dad? Were you drinking again?
This is part of my job. Anyways, that's not important now. The lights are all out. Where are you guys? You're not home?
Mom got carried to the hospital.
What? Where's the hospital?
I'm not telling you. You're not welcome, jackass.
Julia! How dare you call your father a jackass? I don't remember raising you like that.
Shut up, jackass. It's your fault Mom collapsed.
Huh? Why me? She needs to keep track of her own health.
Mom's been ill for several days now. She even had a fever.
And why is that my fault?
Who's the jackass that prohibited her from using the furnace? That's what made her sick. We had to call an ambulance.
Why did she not do anything? She's not a baby.
What? You serious? The heck is wrong with you? Making her live in a freezing house? Of course she's gonna get sick.
I told her to use the furnace in your room, so it's not on me.
What kind of reasoning is that? Mom was worried about giving me the cold. That's why she stayed in the living room. It's all your fault.
If I had known she was sick.
Don't try to make excuses now. You even installed cameras. What's wrong with you?
It was to teach her a lesson for talking back to me. I gave her the chance to apologize, but she didn't.
I heard about what happened, and there's no doubt you're to blame. Making a save up while you're out drinking every night? That's why she collapsed. I despise you.
All right, I'll apologize to her. So where's the hospital? Must be the city hospital, right?
I told you not to come. Mom doesn't want you to come either. She doesn't want to see your face or hear your voice.
I'm only worried about her. Give me a break.
Your condescending attitude is not gonna make things any better. Mom needs to rest anyways, even if Mom lets you off the hook. I never will forgive you. You're despicable. I never want to live with you again.
That's a whole lot of trash talk. I told you not to talk to your father like that. If that's how you're gonna be, fine. I'm not letting you in the house until I get an apology. Hey, Kate, when are you coming home? The house is messy, and the laundry's piling up.
Take care of it yourself.
What? Don't expect me to get all soft on you just because you're sick. Get your butt back home if you're feeling better. You're not in the hospital anymore, right?
I will never return to that house. So take care of yourself.
What are you saying? Where are you gonna live?
I'm already with my parents. Julia and I will live here from now on.
You better be kidding. I never agreed to living separately. You trying to weasel out of doing chores? I'll divorce you. Is that what you want?
Yes, let's divorce.
Oh. What? You want a divorce?
I'm tired of dealing with you. Julia is okay with it too. I'm glad we've come to an agreement so smoothly. Let's get it moving.
You can't afford to divorce me.
Why would that be? It'll just be fine.
Don't act so tough. How are you gonna pay for your living? You were just saying Julia will need money for high school. You two can't live on your own.
I'll have to depend on my parents for a while. But I'll start working, so shouldn't be a problem.
Don't be ridiculous. Julia needs a father.
She doesn't need a father like you. You splurge like it's nothing with your measly earnings, and don't even let us use the furnace. And Julia's high school is closer from my parents' house. I don't see any reason not to divorce.
How's a housewife like you gonna find a decent job? You're gonna come crying to me in no time.
You have nothing to worry about. My father's friend owns a company and he is looking for an accountant. He offered me the job. I used to work in accounting, so...
That's ages ago.
Yes, that was before Julia was born. But I've been helping out occasionally since then. You knew that, right? They already know I can do the job.
They're just feeling sorry for you.
They wouldn't hire me if I wasn't useful.
I won't allow it. Just come home. Now. I'll let you use the furnace all you want.
Way too late for that. I don't care about you anymore. You think that'll lure me to you? Is the furnace the only thing you have to offer? We have a furnace over here too.
How am I gonna live?
I don't care. Do what you need to do.
I took care of you all these years. You can't just divorce me.
You were the one that was wanting to divorce just a while ago? Isn't this what you wanted? Or were you just threatening me?
I wouldn't call it that. I didn't think you'd want to divorce me. After all these years of taking care of you, how could you bite the hand that feeds you?
That mindset is exactly why I want to divorce you. You've only caused me trouble anyways. With your frequent drinking, we barely had enough to live. I had to work to pay for Julia's field trip. You never listened. I've had enough with you.
The furnace was just payback for your complaining. I wasn't being serious.
You say that after installing a camera to monitor me? Nothing's gonna change my mind now. Take responsibility for your own actions.
All right. Hey, I am sorry. You can use the furnace, and I won't go drinking anymore. There. Happy now?
No,
I apologized. What's not enough?
I can't stand that attitude. I don't want to be with you anymore, okay? An apology is not gonna make me forgive you. Same with Julia. We're better off without you.
You'll be a lot more stable living with me.
Living without heating in sub-zero temperatures. Not my idea of a stable life.
I told you can use the damn furnace.
Is that really all you have to say? I endured for so many years, and I've reached my limit. So it's over. I will divorce you no matter what.
Hey, I really am sorry. Please come home. This house doesn't clean itself and the laundry is piling up.
Then hire a maid. That's what you essentially need.
We were a family for over 10 years. You have no feelings left at all?
You've swept it all away, and don't call us a family. Julia and I don't see you as part of our family. Get it through your thick skull that we're better off without you, okay? After that, I divorced my husband, and my daughter and I are living happily with my parents. My ex must have been so shocked that he stopped going out for drinks and head straight home after work. Things would not have gotten this bad if he had stopped drinking a long time ago. Just goes to show how much he underestimated us. I just hope he continues to pay child support and not disappoint his daughter more than he already has. Julia has started going to high school and I have started my new job. Haven't already known them from before? My new workplace is suiting me very well. I will work hard to keep my daughter cheery. I will live in gratitude for a new life filled with more laughter than before.